It has been a great day of football to begin this season, and now it's time for our main event. We're off here on Sunday Night Primetime. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. And dose of the hurry up here.
25-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
On second down, a run with Williams. They get to him. He's hit, brought down after a gain of about 10. And that's going to give the Cowboys a first down. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. It could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
And the big game followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Break the huddle. It's second down now. They'll run in here with Jaden Blue. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's third down coming up. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it could be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
Firing quick, but he is still hit as he let that one go. Look by the defender, affecting that pass. It's going to bring around fourth down. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
On fourth down, Prescott to throw. And he's caught. Off to the races. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas.
Complete to number 88, C.D. Lamb.
Their year sure begins on a high note, and they'll begin with a win too, Kate, if they could put more drives like that one together. Not how you start. It's about how you finish, but you can't start much better than that.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0. Well, any contact on an extra point is going to draw that flag, and it's going to let them try the point after again. So they miss the kick, but the penalty gives them another shot. And this time they're going to try for 2. Here's Dak. It's cut for 2, and that's going to be an 8-0 lead.
That makes the score Cowboys 8, Giants 0. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Tyrone Tracy now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that and you kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Darts coming out throwing. And instead of a receiver, that one finds the ground. Incomplete, it's second down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think
toward the pylon, and he is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
Touchdown, Dallas.
Well, Brock, we are just getting started in 4 months of regular season football that are coming our way. But early on, this team is looking great. They're playing confidently, and they've taken those first few steps to potentially a 1-0 start.
Way too early to be predictive about anything over the course of the season, to your point, Kate. But so far, they've got to love these early returns.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Tracy on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Tracy on the return. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. The catch is made by the rookie from Notre Dame. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Now here's Cam Scannaboo on the ground. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Third and just 2 to go. Going right back to Scannaboo. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down.
I don't mind that call at all, Kate. A little RPO there on third down situation, but they went to the run and they just couldn't get enough.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Second. 319 set. Run alert. Honey.
They'll go. Here's Darts. Pass brought in by Slayton. And he is correct at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but someone would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on fourth down, Brock. They're moving the chains. We've set it down from 37. Good start on the play fake. It's caught right side by Johnson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
From the pistol, and gave to Scannaboo. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And in the middle of all that chaos and traffic, looked at that. It was their safety who ran in to clean that up.
Yeah, with their size and where they come from on the field, it's pretty cool. They love those opportunities to blitz, kind of hide behind their defenders and their peers, and then go finish the tackle.
It's Scannaboo on second down. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he's finally stopped right at the start of that red zone, down at the 20. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Great start on that first down. Only need 2 here on second. Here goes Dart to the air. Diving for it, and he makes the play. Touchdown, New York. Malik Neighbors, number 10 of his NFL career. So Dart in this offense getting set to go for 2.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, over. Hey, look.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It failed.
You spend all week on 2-point plays, trying to get to your best options. But ultimately, sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Look at this, 3 tight ends to the right on his 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. He's brought down. Play goes for, it looks like about 11 yards. That is good for a Cowboy first down.
He was brought down by Deontay Banks. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Cowboys.
That's the end of the first here on Sunday Night Primetime. The scoreboard reads 15-6. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Dak to the air here. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him 1 on that short completion.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Working on second down. Prescott. And right back to Blue. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Dallas.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. And he will not find the connection on the other end there. Incompletion sets up second down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Cowboys.
Now Dak to throw. Buying some time right. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Back to the air, Prescott. And the Giants are going to make this play. They get to him. Abdul Carter. And And he is quickly on the board with his first of the season. So the defense gets their first breakthrough of the game, Brock. Let's see if it's a quick knockout punch to this drive, too.
Yeah, and that's really going to be who responds, right? Does this defense continue to step on the accelerator? The offense?
They close in on him and drag him down on the other side of midfield. They got him at the 48. It's Carter again. And that's going to force fourth down. Quite a ways to go. The Cowboys sending out their punting unit. Brian Anger, the one to send it away. And this one hits first to the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Scatterboo gets it here to begin the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Well, you taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. D coordinators love to dial it up.
On 2nd down, Dart has the open man downfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a huge play from the Giants. 38 yards.
First down. 1st and 10.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Hand off to Scatterboo from the gun. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Rashawn Gary with that tackle.
That's some running over there, Kate, that's going to get some love from his coaches. Maybe some fist pounds, too. Nothing flashy. Just trust your keys, run behind your pads, and get what's there.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Back to throw. Here starts. Look at that power. Deep left side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Deron Bland has it.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
This snap going to be our last before the 2-minute warning. Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They pitch it out to him here. He's out in the clear. He's going to be encouraged to that sideline. Gain of about 18. And that's going to give Dallas the 1st down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down coming from Prescott. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this is going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Now here's Prescott. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Dallas.
Now Prescott. And this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing again is Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Prescott now to throw on third down. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he stopped cold at the spot. Well, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Prescott to throw. Into the hands of Flanoy. Complete. And give him about 4. Nothing beyond the catch. That hit got there quickly. Got 4 on the completion, so still 6 ahead of him on second down. To throw, Prescott. Pass is caught by Blue. And he's going to be taken down, so call it about 8 yards on that play. And that means they got the first. Here's Prescott. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Second down, here's Dak. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up third down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To throw is Prescott. Complete beyond the marker. There's the stop. Looks to be about 7 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Cowboys a first down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. First down here for Dak. Now up to 5 completions on this drive. Chased out to his right. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did. And, of course, his throwaway.
Aubrey puts it through. And our first half ends with 3 points. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here's Tracy on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Tyrone Tracy on the return. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Dark from the pistol. And the defense coming out firing here to start this second half, partner. Good hit there to break up what would have been a catch. It's second down. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed.
He's hit and taken down. They got him at the 18. Quinnen Williams. Getting his first sack of the year here in week 1.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Here he goes, third and long. He beams one deep right side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kobe Durant has it. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
At the 41-yard line.
So first down from the 41. Motioning one of the tight ends. They'll start the drive with blue. And these drives quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Throwing on second, Dak. Looking slant route, complete. And the stop is made at the 32, so give him almost enough for a new set of downs.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Offensive line fast.
Goal at the 4-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson with his first of hopefully many more to come this season. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. Pretty good lead in hand already. They're still just taking the extra point from the 10. That one a whole lot easier after that penalty as he sends it through. No problem.
Cowboys 25, Giants 6. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Good second.
Here goes Dart to the air. He lets another one go. Had it for a moment, but the hit jars it loose. Fortunate, Brock, that it did too, because that would have been a big strike otherwise. Instead, just 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Good start on a play fake. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Throw here, 3rd down. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions, and now push them to 4th down.
As a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
They'll go. Here's Dart. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Incomplete.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
On 1st down, it's Blue. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Dak to the air here. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third
Back
down.
to throw. Here's Dak. He's got it. Complete to Pickens. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Cowboys.
And in motion, out of the slot. From the red zone, on first. Completes it again to Pickens. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a first and goal.
George Pickens. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Putting a receiver in motion. Blue has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
They'll look to run with Williams, and he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Working quickly here.
Short of the goal line.
Another for Williams. And he will not be denied a second time. Touchdown, Dallas.
Touchdown, Dallas.
And as they keep piling on, Brock, they've got to be ecstatic at how well they've come out of the gates this season. No hiccups, no slow start whatsoever. This is a team that already looks like it's in midseason form.
Just give him the Lombardi trophy now. Hand it over to him. I know, we got months of football to play before we know if they're contender or pretender, but they've sure looked a lot more like the former here.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10.
Hey, Georgia.
This is Scannaboo, left side. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Wrapped up on that play by Big Quinnen Williams.
2 yards.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
At the 28-yard line.
Here's Scannaboo again. Up the sideline, past the 40. Defense gets to him, shells him out. Gain of about 16 before they did so. And that will make it first down, Giants.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
First and 10 from the 43. Going play action with Dart. Oh, he's headed for the ground. They get him at the 35. Get his first sack of the year here in week 1.
Brings up second and 18 at the 35-yard line.
We've reached the end of 3 in our week 1 opener. It's the Giants who are going to have it to start the fourth quarter, partner, in a game that seems pretty far out of their reach. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. Second and 18 coming up. On play action with Dart. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
I would characterize this one as a flunk. I mean, just in every way, and especially here in the second half. This defense has just dominated this poor offense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They draw it up for him, and they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it fourth down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
4th and forever coming up. Desperation time here. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Give to Williams from the gun. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 2.
Here's Prescott on 2nd down. This ball's caught by Pickens. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. And it's going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
There he is on 3rd and short. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Typically by this point, with this kind of lead late in the game, you don't see the ball pushed down the field. Now, there's part of me that kind of likes it because you're giving your backups an opportunity to play. There's also a part of me where, you better be careful because I don't think this defense is going to forget it.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's a counter give to Scatterboot. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
21-yard line.
2nd down throw here from Dart. Likely's got it right side. They manage about 9 before a stop is made. That's going to set up a Giants 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Giants 1st down.
Driving forward with Scatterboot. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocked down that runner.
This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brocco. And jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. 3rd and long for him here. He finds Johnson over the middle. And it's going to be 4th down. Great effort there, right, with the completion, but they're still well short of what they needed.
Well, things weren't about to end after the 1st hit or the 2nd. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, they've got a 1st down here. Coach can plead his case all he wants, but we know it's going to fall on deaf ears. They call that interference, and it cancels their 4th down stand. Darts back to throw. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatterboot. There's the hit. They're going to force him out of play with a gain of about 12. And that gives New York the 1st.
Always a fun race up here in the booth between quarterback and receiver to watch. Who sees it first, that opening? If a receiver wins it, that hand's going up in the air, he wants it. Quarterback wins it, passes out before he's even looking for it. And when they both recognize it, you get a 1st down.
And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Giants 1st down. 1st and 10.
Dart setting in the throw here. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. Rashawn Gary. And it's going to be 2nd down when we come out of our 2-minute warning.
At the 31-yard line.
Running with Scannaboo. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
The ball carrier brought down at the 30-yard line. Brings up third down.
Hey, over.
They'll try it left with Scannaboo. And they stop him after he picks up about 5. That's going to bring up fourth down.
If it's first or second down, Kate, you don't really love giving up that many yards. But in that situation with a conservative offensive call, you do your job defensively.
So the Giants now going to call on their field goal unit. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they make it a 3-score game again at 23 points.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, 1st and 10, going heavy to the right side here. 3 tight ends. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. The Giants using their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
35-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Caught for a moment, but the hit knocks that out. Incomplete.
They eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Pass is caught by Blue. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. On 4th down, Prescott to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
On the handoff, here's Scannaboo. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
It's Scannaboo on 2nd down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a loss of a yard.
It's Scannaboo on 3rd. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. That play good for 17 and the first down.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Giants first down.
The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. So the Giants now going to call on their field goal unit. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. The kick is good, so no time left. They at least put another 3 on the board, but things still ending in a tough loss. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road.